Zachman on a Tuesday? Mainly because I couldn't stream last night because I was unwell. But hey, hello everyone. It's me, Zachman103. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Hello JDB, hello Seribot, hello Nightbot, hello Vigor, hello CJ, hello Maniacal, hello Rainding, hello Lurkers, hello anyone watching this back on Zachman103 Archives. Kidney crustaceans. Okay, Chi. It's Tuesday, innit? I want to apologize to any VUK, not UK, VUK. Everyone lives in the VUK now. They just look through their eyes. VUK, innit? I'm so sorry. I've got no idea what we're on about. We're just here. VUK now, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's another week, but same old in regards to the Lemon update, which is 2,551. I don't know if that went backwards or not. Either way, I'm calling out chat again. Slackers. 5.25 hours. Slackers. Slackers. No backwards but slow progress? Okay, that makes sense. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's understandable. Didn't put my Switch back in the dock yet. Leave me alone. I don't think I will. I also think I am in need of a shave, because holy shinks, this is looking bad. Especially around the scar area. My neck just cracked, and that hurt like hell. That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. But anyways, it's some Pokémon Shining Pearl. I almost said Auberg Mine. Eterna Forest shiny hunting, and it continues now. If I can find this screen, why do I have like 70 different pop-ups currently open? What is going on here? Oh boy. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hello everyone. More news for Switch Up Shuffle. Nightbot, that's diabolical. Nightbot, that is diabolical. Also, there's something not on the screen here. Now it is. Do I have to do the cutscene again with you? Zaddy is 69% cute. Somewhere Maniacal's going, yeah! I'm in shock. I'm in absolute shock. New addition to the team. I'm a chop, in which I'm gonna double check something. I don't kill it straight up, which is unfortunate. Ah, and down goes Chansey. Okay, so that's ideal. That works out good for us. That's a note. That is noted. That is now implanted in my brain for when we see shiny. No Ted. Who needs a Ted in this vicinity? I don't. Hey Will, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, unfortunately, not much to really talk about other than the fact that I was sick last night. Which is why yesterday's stream is technically today and why today isn't a break. I don't even know what caused it. I just became massively unwell. To the point that the heater behind me wasn't even on at all in the afternoon, and my body temperature was through the roof. It was a bad night for the Zach man. On top of not getting much sleep and some bad dream. I'm good and I'm glad you're better. Thank you, Will. And thank you, Chi, for the luck. We're going to peck and need it. Because this shiny hunt will quickly reach odds very quickly. Because that is just how it be. My fringe is awful again. But oh well. We're gonna do the slick hairstyle and probably fiddle with the hair for a little bit to make it look semi-decent. If you wonder why I wear a cap a lot of the time, it's because I get really self-conscious about the hair. Oh my, Popsky. I completely forgot about that Popsky quote back in 2023. My goodness me. Your hair looks fine to me. I just don't like the fringe. The fringe of my hair has always been something that I've just been self-conscious about, not self-confident about. But that's just me. I don't know. I never noticed it, TBH. Fair enough. Fair enough. One of those looks different. Or one of them just a different Pokemon, but one of them looks a lot darker. No? Okay. Shade. Shading, ladies and gentlemen. Shading. Might be the lighting. It might be the lighting. I didn't even know what a shiny Cascone looks like. Let's have a look at that really quickly. Not much different. I clicked Bulbagarden instead of Cerebi. Shout out Bulbagarden though, because Bulbagarden's Pog. It's green! It's like mega green! What do you mean not much different? It turns pecking green, Chi. You thought it was a pale pearl pink? No worries. No worries. A lot of believers tonight. I find that interesting. Everybody thinks I'm gonna get a shiny tonight? Because it's Tuesday, innit? Are we just going off the prediction that it's because it's not a Monday? All except one hunt and BDSP were long as well. The Darkrai and Shining Pearl was 221. The Darkrai in Brilliant Diamond was bad. Oh boy. I haven't stopped believing. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Oh, okay, I understand what she's trying to say. She is confuzzled about the colours. Just out of curiosity, I don't think fighting type moves affect yet. Yeah. Fighting type moves do not affect Mischievous. Do not attack Mischievous with any fighting type move if you want to die. Shiny Silcoon is gold. I see. I would need to get the color. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday, but Zach still can't speak. I would need to get a color hue thing. Ah. I can words. Who peckin' needs them on Tuesday? You need words? I don't. I'm going down to the word bank to get my words back. Do you think they'll accept non-shiny Pokemon as payment? I'd hope so. I would like to hope so. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. Why is Badoo so tiny? Why is Cascoon so big? That should be the big question here. Look at how tiny Badoo is compared to Cascoon. That's a ridiculous size comparison. That was me. I had nothing to add to that, but that was just me. Here I am, staring at the wall. What's on the wall? Nobody knows. The only thing on the wall is technically a tree, because that's what it is instead of a wall, but you get my point. You get my point. We're just here to have fun, have a good time, and hopefully see a shine. And which, side note, I will be very upset if I see a purple Wurmple. Even though that has the most evolution options for us. It would still be just a little redonkulous to see a purple Wurmple. Oh wow, Silcoon is vastly different. Holy shinks. Silcoon is very shiny. Well, very gold. Ugh. Wakey wake. It's your normal shiny hunt, buddy. The Chansey with the ridiculous tail. And cat ears for... side whiskers, I'm gonna call them as? Or little tufts of hair? Probably is hair, actually. The side... The thing that makes Chansey look like an axolotl is basically what I'm getting at. That still probably confuses everyone. It's fine. That was an early 2024 quote. What did I mean by it? No idea. What do you mean by particular quotes that are said within the chat? Therein lies the issue. I don't know. We couldn't escape? Who the frick is so slow? I am kind of glad that Nightbot said that Laponi is only 18% cute. Let me leave! Let me leave, you little bench. You get a pass because you're Arazu's favorite Pokemon. There we go. Apparently mentioning Arazu is the key to victory. I'll keep it in mind. That higher, for God's sake. Nightbot, you piece of shinks. How dare you? How dare you? All I have is tiny friends. They're so small. Little baby friends. They're happy, they're surrounded by trees and their little friends. Make of that what you will. Shout out to the time Rainding found a copy of Happy Tree Friends in the child section of a store. Oh, people not paying attention to age ratings. Yay. What was another one you found, Rainding? Was it like Family Guy or something ridiculous like that? I swear it was one of those. It was Family Guy. Oh boy. And for mature, ladies and gentlemen. Baneri's got to be the fastest thing in the history of things. Why am I so slow? Why am I stuck here forever and always? I want to break free. Let me escape, please. I may be paralyzed, but I can still run away quicker than you can say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Where we learn to laugh and play and get along with each other. Age ratings are irrelevant because all animation is inherently for children. Smile. Smile. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. Bro. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Age rating doesn't matter because look at funny animation. The same goes for video games. Smile. Yo, it's Zachman. Yo, it's Maniacal. It's Maniacal. What an absolute beautiful person Maniacal is. Damn. Been playing through that Final Fantasy X over on his stream. Getting all the gift subs because Maniacal's a very good streamer. Damn. Hey, doing, Maniacal. Hope you're doing well. Shut up, 2022, Zach. Shut up. No, you. No, you. I reverse your no you into a no you of your own. You see this right now, Wurmple? This is what you will be when you grow up. You will be a Dustox. Or a Beautifly. I ain't gonna judge. I will silently judge. Just a little bit. I am surprised that Mischievous didn't decide to go attack me. But the more you know. Let me out. Let me leave. Why is this Machop so small? This Machop needs to get its speed up. Work them pecking feet. You need to escape. Work them pecking feet. Asking you shall receive. We're never escaping. We're never running away. We're stuck here forever. We did it. We escaped the Veneers. Victory is ours. If only it was the same for actually getting a shiny. But we shall see. Well, you know, completely running out of the grass. The typical case of how things are. Just to entertain myself, I think Bidoof, yeah. Bidoof has a little purple underneath it. Bidoof becomes Cinder. With a little purple tuff. Machop is so fast now. I told him to work his legs and now he goes. He's a good boy. I'm assuming it's a boy. I caught this Pokemon last week and completely forgot to see which one it was. It was a girl. She's a good girl. As soon as I misgendered her, she didn't want to run away. You know what? Understandable. Have a nice day. Did you become Cinder? Damn, didn't realize it became a bench. I mean... Yeah. Yeah. You said it, not me, so... I'm telling Cinder. We'll both get blamed for it, true. But then again, she said something about you during her stream, so... She said something about you during her stream, so... I think turnabout's fair play, as they say. Yeah, she did. I can't remember what she said at the top of my brain at the moment, but... There you go. as Rainding has become a fall guy. Rainding, the ultimate fall guy. Ay, ay, ay. 6.5 minutes left in that prediction. If you want to make sure that you win points tonight, you put stuff on no smile. Currently, there is a lot of believers. I did not mean to press the button to hit the button that goes the fast. I literally wish I could remember. What the heck? Cinder said about Maniacal, but I can't. She goes, I totally believe, says having no. And I'm also going to take us guess us that you have voted the no. That you have also told the Cinder. Also, Maniacal, thank you for your DM last night. It was greatly appreciated. It was very much greatly appreciated, especially considering I had a little bit of self-doubt again last night. But that's mainly just due to feeling a little bit like a failure in a lot of aspects of my life, and considering I had yet another job application become unsuccessful, it kind of messed with me a little bit. So that's more on me. That's more on me. Self-doubt does suck. Self-doubt absolutely sucks. I got an interview tomorrow. Hope it goes okay at least. I have got my fingers crossed for you, JDB. I really do. I really do, my dude, because you deserve job, financial security, and all the good things that come with job. I'm still waiting on the email I was supposed to receive today. Oh no. She's right. She is right. One of those does look a lot more pale than the other. Obviously, they're meant to be the same color, but because of the lighting, one of them looks a lot more pale than the other, especially when you look at it from back here. But then again, maybe that's just my eyes playing tricks on me. I mean, you can say financial security, but we know what I'm like. Look, I've already had a few people threaten me about Switch Up Shuffle Physical Fiesta. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna have to eat a lot of beans, I can already tell. I can already tell. Something just wrapped up because it was the finger wrapping up. The chat looked like it jumped on the side of the screen that I look at. Well, I voted no, so congrats in advance on your shiny tonight. Excellent. Thank you, Endless. I hope you're doing well, Endless. Good to see you. Do you have anything to say? No? Bench? Let me bench. Let me bench. Bench? Bench. Bench? Bench. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. I just wanna talk. Fine. Benches don't want to talk to me. Story of my life. I'm joking. Well, oh my goodness. Only redheads? They don't. I do. We're not falling down this hole again. We're not falling down this hole. Splash! You gotta splash! Look, I'm right there with you, but I don't wanna fall down this. I don't wanna really go down this hole again because I did feel exceptionally awkward about a lot of the things that happened last week when it came to some of the comments that was made in both chat and by myself. So, could we tone it down a little bit when it comes to the sort of flirtatious things or the sort of making me dig a hole out of stuff, because I did feel exceptionally awkward about it last week and I didn't necessarily do a good job of explaining my boundaries. Especially considering that there was a few flirtatious comments and a few sexual jokes. I'll be honest, that felt like they went definitely a bit too far. So let's just try and tone that down a bit. The things like the Carl Weezer joke during Mario Kart were freaking hilarious, and I'm still not tired of the Zaddy joke. If I have an issue with the Zaddy joke, I definitely will let you guys know, but right now, I still think it's pretty freaking funny. But ultimately, I just wanna make sure that I'm not overstepping anyone's boundaries or people are overstepping my boundaries. So I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable by what I say or what is said by in chat or other particular things like that. So let's just pump the brakes a bit and yeah, continue being as chaotic as what we are, but just not too chaotic in the way that I feel like I have to dig myself out of a massive hole or feel as if I have to apologize for being a bit too flirtatious or other things like that. I'm not explaining this in a very good way, but communication is something that I suck at, so I hope you guys sort of understand what I'm trying to say. Funny chaotic, not uncomfortable chaotic. Rainding. You like that? Unironically, I do like the Zaddy joke, because it's funny. I mean, for frick's sake, we had freaking Claire we had Amber ask Claire to say, "Oh hey Zaddy," last week. If that's the peak of the joke, then we're good. I still can't believe that. But, you know. No issue with the Zaddy joke, no issue with things like the Carl Weezer joke from Mario Kart, because admittedly that was hilarious. And I know that I can't necessarily stop other people from making said jokes when they're in co-com, but I will also ask for them to tone it down a little bit, because there is not naming names and not calling out streamers, but there is definitely times when I'm viewing other streamers and people make a lot of lewd jokes and just continue to circle back to said lewd joke, and it sort of makes the viewing experience, at least for myself, very uncomfortable. So yeah, I enjoy the chaoticness, that's English. The chaos, that's better. that you guys give and dish out, and I get and dish out, but we also need to make sure that we're not making anyone else uncomfortable, especially the streamer. Or especially the streamer, but also especially you guys in chat. That's my piece on that. And there you go. I grabbed my clips from stream on Sunday. That was a fun stream. One of them is getting turned into a highlight, because I think it was funny. On a lighter note, I got another letter from Blue Toad in Animal Crossing. I did as well. I like Blue Toad's letters in Animal Crossing. They're very nice. They are very nice. I got 2. I got an AC. Nice air conditioning. Endless beat with the nice air conditioning. They are why I keep going back to Animal Crossing, honestly. I've mainly been playing a lot of Animal Crossing because I've sort of just wanted to complete item collection in Animal Crossing, which is a bit ridiculous. Very ridiculous, but something I just have found to be fun and a good way to spend my morning. It kills a few hours, which is something that I definitely need. So, can't complain. Especially as I'm waiting for people to start up their streams, or even just lurk in a few streams to start off my mornings. Most recently, I was lurking in Maniacal and Limit's stream while I was doing some Animal Crossing. Because they're always fun to lurk into to see how they're doing. I do feel bad because I wasn't able to send a message in Limit's chat during their Shiny Ditto hunt, but I was there. I was supporting. Even if I didn't chat, I was still there in spirit. I also just do hope. In spirit, you died? I did. I did. But I survived. Beniri got the hops. Nintendo gave me an email the other day saying they'd soon take my money for the GameCube controller. Oh yeah, I should probably look at pre-ordering that as well. That would be something that I should potentially do. I might look into it tomorrow, give or take. We'll view, we'll see. We'll wait and observe, methinks. All I could imagine was the Nintendo logo coming, punching someone in the face, taking their money, and then handing them a controller. I need that animated. And like as Nintendo's walking up, the sound is like Senor Pello smacking the table. Just ice cream sandwich style anime. I need this. I need this in my life right now. I don't need Purdue showing me how it grows. That seems disgusting. I'm not a fan of the Purdue doing the grow. Animating exhausting though? It seems like a lot. But I can also understand that a lot of people enjoy it. Enjoy it. I used to animate? Oh, jeez. I should attempt to do that in Blender. Still do, but kind of only for short tidbits in music videos. I had to take a pause there just to make sure I said tidbits correctly and not something else. Intelligence, not the Zack man. I should attempt to do that in Blender even if it's not very good. Hey! Experience is the best kind of teacher. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. We're rolling with that. Experience is the best type of teacher. I'm angry again. A song I did has some animation I did myself. Ooh. Nobody's great when they first begin, and even so it takes time, especially 3D animation. Yes. Yes. 792 of these bad boys already done and dusted. I had the silly little animation, not even an animation, but you know the Segaton Sun Shadow advertisements with what was it bloody name? Freaking I gotta look it up. Jinx! Yeah, Segaton Sun Shadow and the girl. Sakura was that? There's them going through a bunch of trees. And Segaton just shouting out, Sakura-san! That's what this feels like. That outdoor bit. I can't English. Why can't I communicate? What's going on? I can't speak. English language is not something that I know particularly well. Especially being on the autism spectrum. Frick. I feel like I'm gonna crash out over the fact that I can't speak or communicate properly. Fun times. Yeah, Rainding got it. Ow, Rainding understands what I mean. Oh, actually, wasn't there something about ukulele being $4 or something ridiculous like that earlier today? How the heck do you spell it? How do I how do I spell? I put in a YU instead of a YOO. Yeah, ukulele currently is $5.90 on the Australian eShop. I might pick that up after stream. I'll keep it open. I'll keep the tabby fin open and pick it up after stream. And no, people, that doesn't mean you go to my Steam page and get it for me, you peckers. I know how this chat is. I know how this chat... Chi? Chi? I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Chi. For my cat and for the Switch too. No no heckin' worries. No peckin' flotties. No weckin' worries. McFlurries, McDurries. You? Mother frickers. I saw a notification pop up on my Steam and I got concerned. BRB, I'm gonna go vacuum my dog. Understandable, have a nice day. $600, $700, $800, $900. So yeah, at 900 we go for the break. I have to remember how brain works, or how stuff is with things that do. Check DMs if you think I'm joking. I know you're not joking. I know you're not joking. Do you want me to play the clip? I won't have the sound on because vacuums actually suck. Yes, Zach, vacuums do suck, but I meant in terms of vacuums are loud and noise sensitivity. Rainding, I swear to God. Yeah, no shink, Zach. Yeah, thanks, chat. I know. Frickin' shut up. Shut up, chat. Have a dog being vacuumed. Oh, maniacal. Oh, maniacal, how we love you. That's a squirrel, maniacal. Freya has temper tantrum issues, but she's pretty well behaved for a husky otherwise. Just goes to show the signs of good owner they are. She just goes to show the signs of a very good dog owner. Oh, excuse me. Do-I-do. Instead of Dorito, it's Do-I-do. I choose to believe that one of these things will shine before 1,000. Am I right? Am I wrong? We shall see. But at least the positive thing is that this is always going to be a quick hunt. Just due to the nature of how it is. Because double hunting means double the fun and double the chances to see a double shiny. Well, a singular shiny. If both of them shine, people are probably going to... think that it's fake. Imagine we did get a double shiny. I highly doubt that will happen. It would be funny, but I highly doubt it would happen. It would both be a shiny fail and a success because you can't catch two. Which is unfortunate. You must focus on a single Pokémon. Okay, chat, hear me out. What if someone did a mod for this section of the game where instead of Cheryl, it's Rika? I know dang well a particular Honduran friend in the chat would be particularly happy. But that's just me spitballing an idea. My panic when I saw my phone buzz just then. You people scare me. Side note, I should probably also get the phone app on my phone, but I'm not telling you that publicly. He says telling people publicly. Hey, Gentleman Lucas. Good to see you. I am doing well, despite being unwell last night. Still feeling a little bit of the after effects of it today, but not as bad as what it was yesterday. I have the phone app. It's a great way to be terrified when I see a notif Only for it to be telling me to add to my phone. Oh, fun. Absolutely fun, he said, is lying. Ooh! Ooh, actually, I have something coming in the mail. Which I think is exciting. It's not these nuts. It's not these nuts. Because that package has already been delivered 25 years ago. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. I apologize for that. Okay. It seems like yesterday was a time for both of us. We lost power last night for 9 hours. Glad you're feeling mostly better. Appreciate that, Lucas. Sorry to hear that you lost power, though. That kind of sucks. To explain what's coming in the mail, lav mics. Little mics that you can clip onto your shirt and can connect to the phone. Because that'll be useful come PAX time. Something doesn't seem right. Hang on. There we are. Always wondered what those were called. I believe they're called lav mics. L-A-V? Lav? I just freaking purchased it. You can check it for yourself, Zach. Come on. Orders. Yeah, lav mics. L-A-V. But I'll, quickly show what I mean. Nice. Quickly show you what I mean by giving you a big there. These things. Little microphones that can clip onto thing, and that bit connects to the phone. They're on their way. Let me run. And that's pretty much the only thing that I'm gonna need for packs other than business cards. But I also need to chat with Chi about card again, because I know we talked about it before, but I also just need time to set it up. But that's just my opinion. I'd been looking into one of those in a tripod so I can use my phone for a potential Switch 2 unboxing video. That's also another reason why I got the microphones. Heading to bed now. Have a lovely stream. You have a good sleep, Mr. Sandslash. You amazing bean. Sandslash is awesome. That is for sure. Have a good sleep, you absolute legend. Oh no. Very epic name, Clefairy says. I completely agree. especially as that's one of my favorite Pokemon Stadium minigames. Was that in 1 or 2? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that was 1. Yeah, it was 1. Pokemon Stadium 1, Head Clefairy says. It's my favorite minigame from that, even if I can't play it properly. Also, the little tune of them just going, Clefairy, Clefairy, is very cute. I love it. I love it. I really should get into doing something for Pokemon Stadium 2, but at the same time, or for both Pokemon Stadiums in regards to their little modes, but at the same time, Gen 1 mechanics are ridiculous, and I remember Rainding trying to play through a particular section of the Rocket one? Something along those lines, and it just blowing up in Rainding's face because the game was redonkulous. Because they always get the hacks and you get none. The Gym Leader Castle, oh boy. Why does Baneri feel like it would taste a bit like cotton candy, but also a bit like chocolate? My opinion. Or maybe Baneri is just a chocolate rabbit that's been dipped in white cotton candy. I'm thinking of food right now. I don't know. Hi Gabby, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Cotton chocolate, ooh. Ooh. Sounds yum, actually. What the frick? My stomach is full, but that still made me slightly hungry. And also feels unhealthy, but we're not telling them that. Six encounters away, well, that's not true. 96, 98, 3 encounters away from a break. And then we go into over 1k, which will suck. But it is what it is. And I'll get a refill away drink too. Smiles and yawns all around. Side note, Maniacal, go to bed. He isn't gonna like that call out, but there you go. The ultimate question, will it Dialga? God, I hope not. It's time for a break. When we return, the last 300 encounters of this evening. 1,200 is the target for the end of the night. Will we get a shiny before 1k? Will we get a shiny tonight? Lots of undecided questions with answers coming at you after the break. I did not just come back I did not just come back to reading James Key Palkia in my chat. Have a good one, Chi. James Key Palkia. And this is the thanks I get for doing overtime. When did James become a Palkia? That's for me to know and for you to never find out. The simple answer is, I don't know. Thank you, gentleman Lucas. Someone got my joke. Any shinies? You tell me, Richard. There ain't no shinies on the screen right now. Not James being Palkia's human avatar. I did get a shiny Geodude though. I hope you're all doing awesome. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well, thank you. I think other way around. Had James be Dialga, Jesse is Palkia. Honestly, fair. You know what? That would. Why can't I word? That works. I like that. That works very well. Y'all ever have trouble trying to construct sentences? As a streamer, you should be able to do that probably more efficiently than what I can. But that would be too obvious, not to Ash. Oh, Ash. You naive little. That is the bag, sir. That is not the run button. You get on out of sight, out of mind. No. Yeah, good to see you, Richard. Hope you're doing better than that burp. I'm a Twitch streamer. Of course I don't know how to structure my sentences correctly. And so the world turned to ash. Boo. Boo. That would make me up Giratina. If I hear Giratina come in with a Brooklyn accent, oh my god. Apparently, the prophecy twist wasn't in the original version, the original Japanese version of Pokémon 2000. I've never seen Pokémon 2000, so get what you're talking about. There you go. Gosh, you look back on the anime and see how it's so obviously them. Like, they're barely even hiding anymore. And Ash is just like, yeah, I think we can trust those people. It's Ash. Ash is so silly. My quote was from Pokémon 2000. Ah. I really need to see more Pokémon movies. Is Pokémon fan, barely even seen any of the Pokémon movies. There you go. There's your, you can put that as your call out post on your Blue Sky app. Zachman, fake Pokemon fan, hasn't seen any of the Peckin' Pokemon movies, basically. Don't watch Rupert, that bad, huh? That bad, huh? Yikes. Pokemon the movie 2000 is upon time. I will hold you to that. Basically, the second movie had a prophecy that ended in, and said the world will turn to ash. This foreboding part ended up being a twist. The world will turn to ash. In the Japanese version, it apparently said something along the lines of, a strong trainer will come forward. Hooper is my least favorite for a reason, noted. I've watched the Hooper movie, it was meh. Not mixpacular. But not a train wreck. Mixpacular. There's something special about the first 13 season and their movies. There's over 20 movies. Holy shinks. Basically, 4Kids made a legitimately clever change to the script. Fair enough. That is a pretty good change, to be completely fair with you. Amachop is so brave and strong that it can survive us. It can survive 2 confusions. What a good boy. I have a special disdain towards I Choose You, so that's my personal least favorite. Ooh. I Choose You was the start of AU reboot Ash, which I was never into. The lore, it deepens. The Cinder, she'd be upset, and the Ringing telling me to apologize. The reboot Ash stuff always kind of struck me as weird, honestly. I didn't even realize they tried to reboot Ash. I can't believe they would reboot Ash. I didn't really want to watch it. I didn't really want to watch it in the first place. I was forced to watch it. And was rewarded with a Luxray frozen to death. They basically stopped doing movies based on actual Ash at some point, and we're just like, what if we never left Kanto? Just in the movies. Silly. You made JDB upset again. Technically, they rebooted Ash twice, if you count the start of Pokemon Black and White. That's a very good point, considering a few episodes before that, Ash's Pikachu destroyed a very powerful Pokemon. And then lost to a peckin' Snivy. I blame Zekrom for that. Let me leave. Let me leave. Let me go fish with a razor, okay? I wanna go spend time with my girl. I completely forgot I was drawn as a frog at some point. What the heck? When the heck was I drawn as a frog? I'm still a certified garlic hater, by the way. You will never hear the end of that one. I'm currently just dealing with a tooth issue behind the scenes here, so apologies for not being on stream at the moment. I have a spoon. I think Pokemon 2000 is actually referenced in the anime. Turns out I really need to watch more anime. The more you know. Said I was gonna go to sleep. Why am I still here? Square. Go to bed, Chi. Go to peckin' bread. Stop being entertaining then. I'm being boring as shinks right now. The frick you mean entertaining? How is me yawning and talking entertaining? Chatto, come on. My personal favorite is probably the Volcanion. Wasn't anything too special, but I liked it. I also have a soft spot for the answer. I'm just gonna go to bed, holy shinks. No, you're fine, Chi. You're fine. You're peckin' fine. Have a good night. You too. Show me the Wurmple. Give me the butter. I demand the butter. So help me God, you will give me the butter. Doesn't even need to be exotic. I swear we had this chat before. What the heck even... What the heck even means exotic butter? What does it mean? What does a peckin stand for? Let's go. Nine, 7, 4. We're close to getting hit with another confusion. That's what we're close to doing. As Chansey's just gonna twerk. Not my particular forte, but I think right. I almost said Rainding Miraidon. I might need to go to sleep. I might need to go and fall into a coma. Shut up, Fern. I've seen only a handful of Pokemon. The first movie, Heroes, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, Pokemon Ranger and Rise of Darkrai. Nice. Oh, if you have some time and are in a Pokemon mood, there's several YouTube series they've done with pretty short episodes. Those have been pretty good. I've seen a fair few of them, but I wouldn't mind going back and rewatching. I'll go back and rewatch at some point, that is for sure. Sure. Samus! You still haven't seen the TCG one? I have not seen that one, I can assure you with that. Sorry. The Nintendo logo from Mario 64 is peckin' huge. Really? Omega Nintendo logo. You will go for 500 years and then you will spin really fast. Just to appease the gods. You will spin forever. You will spin and you will peckin' like it. You had to scale it down to 0.00005. Wow. That is a huge Nintendo 64 logo in that case. That's a big boy logo. That's a big bench. It's what Maniacal said about my personality. I'm just expecting someone in chat to just question my entire existence. In which case I can't blame. There will be no blame, there will only be sadness. That's a big bench though. Big bench. Be very quiet. We are hunting for Badoo and Mischievous. And if you like it, then maybe you'll find a shiny. Pokemon Generations, Evolutions, Twilight Wings, Galar Focused, Hisuian Snow, Paldean Winds, and Path to the Peak. The TCG one are all pretty good in my opinion. I will keep it in mind. I know I've seen Generations and Evolutions. In total, there are 23 movies. The last 4 are either reboots or remakes. Noted. Funny enough, Volcanion is the last original movie. That's a unique fun fact, and that is 1,000 of these bad boys. Which is technically 500 encounters, but... yeah, shush. Yeah, shush. Shush. We've seen 500 encounters, but 1,000 Pokemon overall. Shh, there. Hi Zach and chat, how are you? I'm well, Mel. Thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Good to see you. What about Power of Us and Secret of Jungle? I know those are in the reboot timeline, but they are original. Got a point there. That Lily episode in Evolutions gives me a pit in my stomach. I clearly have not seen something though. In that case, I may not know. Me not know, may not know, do not know. I'll go and investigate some stuff when I have time. Which is rare these days, but it is what it is. Maybe original wasn't the best word, but I need something to describe a movie that wasn't a reboot. That's fair. We peckin' go. Let me escape. Why am I still here? Why won't you let me run? But yeah, good to see you, Mel. I hope you're doing well. And swell. Just like I hope the rest of chat is doing well and swell. Maybe a bit of a slow day. It is a Tuesday after all. I don't normally stream on a Tuesday, but making up for lost time because I was very unwell yesterday. Secrets of the Jungle wasn't too bad, honestly. Had a busy day and I'm very tired, but good, thanks. Good to hear. The Baneri needed sufficient time to stare at your soul. Your soul is mine. Technically, the actual quote is your brother's soul is mine, but when they show the GIF, your brother's soul is mine. wakey wakey to everybody in America because it is probably like not 7 p.m. and not 7 p.m. either. What is going on with my brain? Side note, if there's people that have yet to sleep yet over there in the American lands, go peck and sleep. What the peck are you doing up? Unless there's, oh, I'm already awake. You go back to bed right now. You go back to bed right now, Endless. It's a quarter into 8 a.m. here. It's a quarter to 8 a.m. here. I'll sleep soon. What the frick? How the frick? Jeez. Shoot the chinks. Holy my. Wow. You people scare me. Go to back to sleep. How do you have all this energy to stay up all night, people? Well, technically we wake up at 3 p.m. and this is technically the time we go to sleep. You piece of shit. No, it's all good. Rumi works night shift, I just adapted to that. You know what? Understandable. Completely understandable. Stop being tricky, Badoo. It's sweet to rock around and right. On time it's tricky. It's tricky. That is a Paneri and a frickin' worm. The worm goes, wow, look at me, I'm a worm. And I just stare at it in disgust. Because Misty doesn't like worms and I don't. and I love Misty. Misty cool. We continue to climb as we are just continuing to make our way towards 1,200 encounters. How lucky or unlucky will we be with this hunt? We shall find out. That is for sure. And I do hope that I am able to provide some more information for Switch Up Shuffle Physical Fiesta by the end of this week. Stay tuned in the Discord or other things like that, because I will make sure to get that information to you as soon as I can. I'm actually attempting to animate the stupid idea from earlier. Oh my goodness. Good luck. Don't like the fact that my stomach's turning on me, but I'll be okay. I'm just gonna keep focused on the goal. Especially considering it's actually rapidly approaching now, but hey. That is how it be. Just a reminder, chat. Just a reminder, chat, we do have a new channel point reward, which is check-in. Just counts how many times you've hit the check-in button. If you haven't done that for the stream yet, I highly recommend that you do. Shut up, Rain Ding Random. Shut up, Rain Ding Random. As soon as you thought of it, you had to say, you know what, fair. But at the same time, no. No. You've even got Amy disgusted. Look at what you did, Rain Ding. Look at what you did. Look, as long as it wasn't Shantae that was disgusted, Rain Ding is fine. That is according to all known laws of laviation. My god. Who gave me speaking privileges? Because it wasn't me. Animating hands sucks, by the way. Yes. It is meant to. But then again, so does drawing hands. The Lee-Louvre. The Lee-Louvre. Put it in La Lee-Louvre. Oh no. Writes notes to commission a disgusted Shantae emote and Rain Ding immediately afterwards. No! Please don't do this to me, says Rain Ding. Don't worry, I have no money. I feel bad for laughing, and my rib gave me karma for it, so it's all good. Jenny B says, but I do. No, you don't, Bench. Except I need to save. Exactly, exactly. See, I can call you out on your bluff. I can call you out on your bluff, JDB. I know you. I know how you are. He's right, Nintendo was about to take 58 from me, true. 58 pounds as well. Ouch. Although pounds are definitely stronger than the Australian dollar at the moment, I'll just tell you that much. You do know me. I'd be scared if you didn't know me because I was on Cocom on Sunday. True, you were. And where did that get you? Cheryl just wants to make sure we're all healed up and ready to go. I'm paralyzed. I'm never escaping. With all the Pokemon anime being slowly uploaded to YouTube, they probably won't, but imagine if they also eventually uploaded the movies, who knows? I crashed out and begged for my life, that you did. Did you just try to paralyze me twice, Badoo? How pecking dare you? How pecking dare you try to paralyze me twice, you little Badoo bench? What do you think you are doing to me? Why do you think you are doing what you do to me? What the frick is this? Poor Cheryl didn't deserve the horror she saw in Generations. True. Cheryl is a sweet bean. She doesn't deserve to be entrenched in all of the horrors that she saw. That Chansey had the goofiest expression in that short. Chansey's just a goofy little puffball. Chansey's just a goofy little puffball. You can't convince me otherwise. Let me leave. I do not want to be here. Let me leave. Let me escape with my life. I may be pretty quiet usually, but I love how animated and lively I can sound during games with friends. I think everyone's just a little bit like that when they're surrounded by friends. Everyone just gets a little bit more hyped up and amped for everything. It's great to see, in my personal opinion. Everyone just has a lot of fun. And always seems to bring the best out of each other, so... No complaints from moi. I'm complaining. You know what? Breaking news, I'm complaining. I want to escape, and I don't like the fact that I'm still here. Why? Let me leave. Don't paralyze me again. Why are you like this? I get pretty amped during my CoCom appearances, as I can tell. No, it's a good thing. I just enjoy the fact that so many people enjoy what I do so much to the point that they also want to be in the voice call with me when they can be. But again, it is limited to mods and VIPs, which makes sense. Especially after everything that we had to deal with in Among Us during the very first couple of years of my streaming career. I definitely am glad that I am surrounded by just amazing people now. That is for dang sure. I feel so pecking blessed to be surrounded by just amazing individuals now. Even if there's some people who feel as if that I manipulate people, which is not the case. But we won't get into that here. Especially considering some recent negativity from a few people, but hey, that is what it is. Never gonna be able to please everyone, and that's okay. And we're glad to have your company, Zach. I appreciate that, Mel. I really do. I've never streamed solo, always on someone else's stream, and I plan to keep it that way. I'll get back to your comment in just a second, Gentleman Lucas, but I appreciate that as well, Rainding. I appreciate everyone's company, I really do. The fact that you guys still continue to relax and enjoy the vibes and streams that I do is always a great thing. So thank you all so much for your continued love and support. I do want to continue to grow the community though. That is for dang sure. I'd love to continue to grow the community. Even if it means, well, it definitely does mean that I'm going to need to go out and collaborate with more streamers. But at the same time, I'm scared. I'm scared. When I stream solo, I don't speak. I don't feel completely confident solo. I think I like the fact that majority of my streams are solo, but also I do have the element of the co-coms there as well. The solo streams for me just seem a lot easier because there always is something to talk about, or there may be something within the game that catches my attention, or definitely stuff in chat. I understand that this down here is difficult for people to get, especially when first starting out streaming, but as long as you're talking about something in the game or even something happening around the world, well, not the world, but your own personal world bubble, it definitely becomes easier to make comments or commentary when streaming. Even if tonight I am asleep and struggling to speak, but that's just how things are. But also, don't be afraid of the fact that there will be quiet periods within a stream, because they'll happen for everyone, especially when they're first starting out or first beginning to grow in their little streaming bubble. While co-coms can also definitely be helpful, I don't particularly like sort of putting a lot of pressure on them, if that makes sense. That, and also it seems a little difficult for the chat to keep up with as well, especially in the more chaotic games like Mario Kart or a lot of particular multiplayer games. But that's just me. There's probably a better way of balancing both making sure that the co-coms are having fun and involved, and also having the chat still involved as well. There's a lot that I still need to learn in regards to streaming. He says almost 5 years into streaming. And just because you don't have triple digits next to your name in terms of the viewers watching, or you may even have single digits next to your name in terms of the watching, doesn't mean that you're a failure when it comes to streaming or things like that. It just means that you're having fun doing what you're doing. As long as you can continue to figure out ways to not only maintain the fun that you have, but also maintain the fun that chat can have as well, is always a good thing. I just noticed, but the game is listed as Scarlet and Violet. There is a reason for that, and that is mainly because Scarlet and Violet is the latest Pokemon games, and for some reason, a lot of the Pokemon a lot of the Pokemon streamers love to go into the latest Pokemon game. Especially considering that there is more people watching the Scarlet and Violet directory than what there is the Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl directory. Hence why we're in the Scarlet and Violet directory, but I also make sure to have the name of the actual game in the title so that people don't necessarily get confused. Apologies to the co-coms that I have if any of the comments that I made about co-coms didn't make sense, but I hope you guys can understand what I was trying to imply with what I was saying, because I do want to make sure that there is still a fun balance between you guys on co-com and also for the chat as well. Made sense to me? Cool. I'm glad. I wasn't quite sure, but I'm glad. Meanwhile, I'm actually playing Pokemon Scarlet. Nice. Masuda methoding for Chikorita. Bro, the freaking egg... The eggs... The way that they do eggs in Scarlet and Violet is stupid! Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Bring back daycares, please. Bring back daycare. I see the Mischievous come onto the screen, and then suddenly it's just... Tiny baby boy. Oops. I accidentally closed a tab I shouldn't have. I'll fix that up right now. There we go. I honestly forgot they got rid of the daycare. They did, and it sucks. I both agree and disagree. The rates are annoying, but it's much more passive, which works for me. I think that they could potentially get a fine balance of that in the next game that isn't a Legends game. But also, it will be interesting to see what they do in the Legends game. We'll see. We'll see. I am definitely looking forward to it though, and I can't wait to get the Switch 2 version because that will be the version that I play! ZA is going to be fun. It definitely is. Oh, excuse me. Gonna have to stick with Switch 1 version, unfortunately. Unless by some miracle someone gets me a Switch 2, lol. That's fair. That is completely fair. I don't care what people say, ZA looks fun. ZA is gonna be fun. I just think it's Pokemon fans complaining like typical Pokemon fans do. Just because, it's not the story of the game that I live. Me. He says complaining about Scarlet and Violet, but... I don't know. Just Pokemon fans will complain about anything. Let's be real here. And we'll leave it at that. Also, we're already getting really close to the end of the night. We're pretty close to 50 encounters to go. Well, 50 segment. I don't know if I'll enjoy it as much as Arceus, but I'm really looking forward to ZA. I am optimistic. I look forward to seeing what it will be like. I'm also looking forward to figuring out what they're going to add to Nintendo Classics this month. Especially as it's going to be the last one before they add in stuff for the GameCube. So what will they add to the current crop of Nintendo Classic stuff for this month? We'll get to find out in a few days, I think. Who knows? Jesus. Pokemon Champions is my optimistic game. That is completely fair. Hello, Blue Toad. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. Let me frickin' leave. I want to leave. Let me leave. Let me go. Thank you. 50 encounters remain in the night. Make that 48. It's kind of been a quick one tonight, actually, which is a little crazy when you think about it, but almost typed Blur Toad. Whoa, that toad is blurry. Someone get some glasses on that toad. I'm doing good. Hope people on the hunt are going well. Hunt's not doing too well, and I'm doing okay. Feeling a little better from last night, obviously. Clearly, as you see my face on your screen. But I will be okay. My only real hope for an addition to GameCube NSO is some way to operate Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. Otherwise, just the Mario spin-off games would be cool. A lot of Mario spin-off games are going to be coming, I have a feeling. I have an optimistic feeling about that one. I also would love to see 4 Swords Adventures, but I would also love to see Twilight Princess on there as well. He says having the HD version. Side note, they're really gonna get through seasons. Any of the GameCube Mario Parties? Yes. Why didn't I think of that? Any of the GameCube Mario Parties would be lovely. They'll definitely be on there. There's no way they won't be. I still can't believe they're bringing over Colosseum and XD. That would be great. Let us play Donkey Konga with the bongos, though. Nintendo Classics bongos. And then you can also use them for the Donkey Kong minigame in Jamboree. I'd buy those? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Heck 'em. Ready to go. Which is more like 15, but you get my point. I need 2 more sets to play 4-player Donkey Konga. Banger. Somewhere Rainding's going Donkey Kong? Where? How excited is Rainding for the new Donkey Kong game? Yes. Yee. Rainding very excited for the new Donkey Kong game. Better yet, give us new DDR pads for Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. Hell yeah. Holy shinks. That'd be amazing. That's apparently a global emote? Yes. I'm surprised Rainding doesn't, like, trigger that at all when he does Froggy Dance Break, but there you go. The more you know, hey. The more you know. 20 to go. The more you know, with 20 to go. Bring it on. Run away. We don't want to stand here for 4 years waiting for you to run away again, Machop. You will do what we say and you will like it. That way you can run and get a bit more speeding experience. But don't get too much speeding experience. We don't want Officer Jenny pulling up. Or maybe we do. I don't make the rules though. Ten to go. Would you hug a Dustox, chat? I probably wouldn't. Looks terrifying to me. You know what random game they should add but never will? Pokemon channel. Watch. They probably will. The one game you won't see is Pokemon Box. Game. You will not see Pokemon Box. I can assure you of that one. Final words, chat, because we are rapidly approaching the end. Words. Very good. Honestly, I'd be down for a more modern take on Pokemon channel. That would be cool. Side note, I just want to see Psyduck in a tie and tuxedo again. But in better 3D. Two more encounters. And what's been a rather quick night. No chance. One more encounter. What will it be? Who will win? Yes or no? It is... No. Not today. Who gets points? Becomes the question. Endless gets points. Skylar gets points. CJ gets points, Blue Toad loses points, JDB loses points, Will gets some points. Get yourself some points if you predicted correctly. But unfortunately, for this evening, that's that. Cheryl just decided to do a little blah, 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 blah. That was English. That was English indeed. Wow. Thanks for the stream. Thank you all for being here. It is greatly appreciated. Especially considering you guys are really pecking cool. That is for dang sure. I will get you the schedule of the week in just a second, so please just bear with me. There we go. There we go. Schedule for this week is as follows. No stream tomorrow. Thursday we're back with Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. In which case we'll probably finish that up, and then I don't know what the Peck will be doing afterwards, but we'll look at something to do. I don't peck and know. We'll figure it out. Friday, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Saturday is a day off. Sunday rounds off the week with NSO Roulette. I do hope that within the next few days, or at least by the end of this week, I will be able to give you the dates for Switch Up Shuffle Physical Fiesta. I will let you know that by the end of the week. I really, really hope so. I'm just waiting to hear back on some last little bits of information, and then I will get them out to you as soon as I can. As well as the donation link, and then we will get started with the charity event, which will be a lot of fun. That is for dang sure. Check out the socials, which are right here. Discord, YouTube, Stream Archives YouTube, TikTok, and Blue Sky. As for now, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys on Thursday for some Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine and possibly some other games. Cheers, everybody.